Hey Hot Tots, welcome back to my channel. So today I am actually doing a collab. I am doing 5 ways to stay on plan through a quarantine. And I'm also collabing with Rachel at Active Rachel Ann. Her link is down below in the description box, and so are a lot of other ladies. So on this collab, which I think is really cool, it's not just Weight Watchers ladies. So I know some of you maybe count calories, or you're maybe just kind of intuitively eating, or you count on MyFitnessPal or yada yada. There are other people in this collab in the links below that don't do Weight Watchers. So I thought that's really cool to collab with people kind of outside of just Weight Watchers. So if you're interested, after this video, you should go to some of those links down below, because I mean, what else do we have to do? I also have my friend here, Champagne. She's hanging out with strawberries. We're having a good time over here. Because it's Sunday. Fun day. Yes. So my first tip on a way to stay on plan through quarantine. For me, what's really helped me is making a schedule. So I'm not gonna lie, the first week or so of this quarantine, I just was pouting, because obviously change takes a second and we're all freaking out. And then we're all like, what do we do? I never work from home anymore. So for me, it was a huge change because I go to the office every day from 8 to 5, or 9 to 5, or 8:30 to, let's not get specific here. Okay. Sometimes I'm late for work. But, I go into the office every day. And so it was a big change for me to have to stay home. Now, I'm kind of a homebody anyways, so for me, it wasn't a horrible change to stay home, but obviously the reason why we have to stay home was a lot to take in. So the first week, I wasn't on a schedule, I wasn't paying attention to anything, I was just eating my feelings, feeling sorry for myself, yada freaking yada, right? So then the second week came, and about midway through, I had kind of found a little bit of a groove, and I realized through that groove that I was feeling a lot better. So I decided to just make myself a schedule, and my schedule is actually sitting up on the wall right there. You see it? I taped it to the wall. Because I'm weird like that. I decided to make a schedule, and I know I did a what I do in a day working from home quarantine video, which is down below. I'll put the link below if you haven't seen it. And it just shows my everyday to day, but I just learned too, I have to do certain things. So I get up at a certain time for work every day, just like I would if I was in the real world, or you know what I'm saying? We are in the real world. It's just a weird world now. I make my coffee. I work from this time to this time. I then take a break and get myself ready. I then work from this time to this time. I then go work out or do a workout of some sorts. I then make dinner. I then FaceTime a friend. It's I put myself kind of on a schedule of the things that I want to do. And that way I feel more in control. So that would be my first tip for this quarantine to stay on plan. My second tip is to drink. Just kidding. My second tip would be to find a hobby. So luckily for me, I have YouTube. So when I'm done with work and I have extra time because I'm not able to go see friends or go do this or go do that, I focus on YouTube, videotaping content, thinking of different ideas for it, editing my videos, and I'm lucky in that way. Now, if you don't have YouTube, I also do other things as well, but if you don't have YouTube, take up drawing again if you really liked that when you were younger. I love coloring, and I've realized oh my gosh, I just ordered from Amazon a coloring book, crayons, markers, all of that. I love to color, and I would love to just sit with the music on and color. It's just to take your mind off eating, because when you don't kind of schedule yourself out and you don't find things to do, that's when I found myself sitting on the couch so should I eat? So I just have been trying to keep myself busy. And that's one of the ways I've been staying busy is, okay, on the weekends especially, because during the weekdays, I will say, because of actually having to work, I am able to kind of cut off work at 4:30 or 5 and then do my normal after work schedule per se. And so I'm not as prone to eating a ton. It's the weekends that are a lot worse for me. But I will say now that I've been like, okay, I put myself on a schedule and then I also have been doing a hobby, that's what's been kind of sidetracking me. Put myself on a schedule even throughout the weekend so that I'm like, okay, this is what I need to accomplish this weekend. And that's really helped me out. I think as an adult, it's hard because we're not used to being able to have time for hobbies anymore. Anything you liked a while ago, it's just not something you do anymore. Like if you love going and taking pictures, like take your camera, even your phone, and go out and take pictures and edit them and, you know, just mess with them or whatever and post them. Who cares? If you like singing, sing and like, you know, take those classes online that you can take that help you kind of just like get your range higher, like do better and be smoother with your singing. Like I found a bunch of those online one day on accident and I was like, that's really cool. You know, if you play guitar, really try to hone in on your skills. Like if you don't have a hobby, look into one. Like, you know, look around and see what would interest me and what should I try to do better at. I know one of my friends really wants to be more, I was going to say stretchy, but you know what I mean? Limber. And so she every day now has been trying to do yoga and trying to be stretching every day for like an hour a day because we have the time. So I say just find yourself a hobby and just figure something out for yourself that will take up some time. That's another goal of yours so that, or not even a goal, but just will take up some time so that you're not always focused on food because food is the focus for everyone, I think. And alcohol. Did I mention alcohol? Of course I did. Speaking of. Another thing that I will say has helped me, and like some people might be like, oh my gosh, whatever, is getting back on track with my diet and my fitness. So obviously the first week or two, I just said, screw it. I was sad. I just, you know, self-loathing, you know, whatever, for like the first week and a half-ish, 2 weeks. And then one day I just woke up and I was like, okay, like I feel miserable this way. I'm not only feeling mentally sad because of everything going on and just emotionally crazy, I feel physically bad. Like I know that when I stay on my points and when I stay on track and when I work out, I feel stronger mentally. And so I just told myself like, okay, let's get back on it. I just switched, guys. I know this will be posted on Saturday, the 11th. So you'll probably hear this. No, you won't because I already videotaped all those. Okay. So I lost almost 2 pounds this week. First week back trying and I finally lost 2 pounds. So I only have 3 more to lose before my birthday. But it just made me feel so much better. It makes me feel so much better to go work out every day. You know, go outside and take a really long walk or run or work out inside when it's raining outside or, you know, stay within my points. Yeah, there are days that I slip up. I eat a couple more cookies or I eat a little bit more than the actual points of what my meal is. And that's okay. Like that's going to happen. But I feel so much better actually tracking, actually adamantly going and working out and sticking with the plan to the best of my ability. So like on my thing, I said to do 50 squats, 50 crunches, and then walk or do some type of workout today. And I woke up, I did 50 squats and 50 crunches, and I'm gonna go walking later. And that has just really helped me feel mentally better and also feel like I have something else to do besides eat. So now I'm doing like an hour or 2 of my hobby. So like YouTube, I do more than that actually because I'm editing and stuff, but I'll do a couple hours a day of editing, videotaping, yada, yada. And then now I have my workout that takes about an hour or 2 because I walk a lot. Sometimes it takes me a long time to walk sometimes because I'm slow. So now that's like 4 hours of my day already gone, you know, and I'm like, oh, I did a lot today, you know? Another tip would be actually my sheets. So I'm visual. So when I see something and I have to check mark it off, it makes me do it. I'm more prone to do it than if I don't have something in my face that I have to check mark off. I don't have a big dry erase board right now. I don't have a huge calendar. I don't want to go out and buy one because I don't necessarily need it and I don't want to expose myself to anything unless I have to. So I just took my planner. I cut out 2 sheets of it, like on mine, like on the end of each month, it has like an actual month in it. If I could find it. Anyways, on each month, it has like a bigger month shown, which you can see up there. It's like all the days of the week. I cut that, ripped that out of my planner, taped it up right there. So every day when I walk out, I see that and I see what I need to get done that day that I made for the week. So every day I want to do 50 crunches, 50 squats or lunges, something to do with legs, and I want to move any amount. So that means walking for 5 minutes, cool. I do TikTok for 20 minutes, cool. Go outside and walk 6 miles, cool. Go run, you get the picture. Having that visually in my face is just so different to me than when I say, oh, I want to do this week. And then I just kind of let it go in one ear and out the other. Because when it's in my face, I'm like, oh, I didn't do that. Oh, I didn't do that yesterday. Oh, I'm not doing that today. Oh, I'm not going again today. And it's like, what do you have to do, Sophie? Nothing, so go do it. Honestly, in this past week and a half, I have worked out more than I've ever worked out before. And I've been feeling so much better. And because I'm feeling physically better, I feel mentally so much better. I just feel stronger and I feel like I can take on anything because I've been doing that. My final thing is, and some of you may not agree, but my final thing is to get through the quarantine is to get ready every day. That doesn't mean full face, full hair, whatever. But for me, when I get out of bed, I need to change my clothes, wash my face, put some little bit of makeup on, some semblance of something different, something that makes me feel better, more empowered, and ready to go. So usually when I get up, I won't even change into jeans or anything. Well, today I did just for fun. Don't worry, they're stretchy. I like to put some kind of makeup on. I like to put my hair up or just do something so that my hair doesn't look completely crazy. And I like to put leggings and like a workout top on. That one helps me to actually go work out later because I'm already ready. So it's like, how can you not go now? Like there's really no excuse, especially right now. It's like, what are you doing? No one's stopping you and no one's inviting you to happy hour, right? I get ready every day. And what I mean by that is I just change out of my pajamas. I might change into something else very comfortable, but I always change out of my pajamas and I put some type of face makeup on. For me personally, that just makes me feel better and kind of get myself together. So I basically try to get myself together enough to where like if I were to go to the grocery store, I look presentable, that type of together. Not like I'm going out a night out on the town, But all of these tips, I will say, is what I've been doing lately, and they've just been really helping me mentally. And I think that that's the biggest point and the biggest thing for everyone is that mentally you start to feel better and mentally you start to feel stronger. And that's how you're going to get through this time. Because when your mental state is bad, everything else is bad, and I wasn't feeling good when I was eating like crap. I felt like, great, not only is this quarantine sad and horrible, I'm going to get fat. You know what I mean? Or like, great, not only is this quarantine sad and horrible, like I have no motivation for the day. Like I don't even want to get up. I don't even want to go do anything. I don't even want to do this or that. And I'll add another one. Another thing I do as well is I give myself an assignment for the day. This doesn't happen every single day, but it happens like 4 out of the 7 days a week. I decide something that I'm going to do that day. So like one day this weekend, I am going to steam my bedding because it needs steamed. I washed it, I let it sit there and get all crinkly. And so it needs steamed. So I'm going to steam my bedding. One day I want to look through all of my clothes and figure out what I don't need, what I don't wear anymore. Try them all on, literally throw out anything I don't want or give it away. Another day, I'm going to actually organize my closet, try to organize parts of my closet. Another day, organize the other parts of my closet. Another day, I organized my dresser just recently. I really want to reorganize all my cabinets in my kitchen. I want to deep clean and like hands and knees scrub my floor here in the living room and the dining room. It's things like that I'm assigning myself to do. And it's just like one a weekend or one every couple days. But it helps me to be like, okay, get this done. It takes up time and I'm not eating during that time and I have something to do. And it's also bettering my life, obviously. So sorry, that's a 6th tip, but I just want to tell you guys, like, we will get through this and everything will work out. There's going to be some crap, and it's going to suck. And not everything's going to be daisies and rainbows, but we're all in this together. I mean, it is what it is at this point. We have had the time now. We're accepting it. We're moving on, and this is the new normal for now. And that's how we got to make this change, you know? And how I also make this change is if I want to have Sunday fun day, I drink some champagne. I call my girlfriends on FaceTime. I laugh. I text some boys, you know, which there's no boys, like no legit boys. Okay. No legit boys out there, I'll tell you what. Love you guys so, so much. I hope that this helped you in some small way, maybe gave you a good idea, something that maybe will help you. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't, because it really helps support my channel. Remember to check out those links below, those ladies. They're all giving tips for quarantine as well. I'm sure a lot of them are probably better than mine. It's just fun to hear how everyone's dealing and coping, and it's also a great way to look at other channels, you know? So make sure to look at the links down below. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have the best day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.